Hello everyone, and thank you for clicking on another one of my videos. I am Screen Scene Guru, coming at you with a new Star Wars update. We've just recently finished our Star Wars celebration for the year 2025. So with that came some really exciting updates. I wanted to let everyone know that is following the channel. You can of course look this up yourself to validate this, but I do have a link down below in the description with a little news article talking about it. So over the last several days, we have had several projects announced, which is really exciting news. I know some people of the Star Wars fandom are very skeptical of the projects that have been announced in the last few years that haven't come to the light of day, but this seems to be our first real new hope, if you will, shining in the light in the darkness. So we did get an announcement of a new Star Wars movie coming out in 2027 with Ryan Gosling, titled Star Wars Starfighter. This is going to mark the 50th anniversary of Star Wars, so the story is going to continue. We're hearing first reports that it's going to be set 5 years after the events of The Last Skywalker, The Rise of Skywalker, should I say. So that's very interesting. We're wondering if we're going to get Rey maybe returning, or potentially other Jedi. So that's going to be very interesting, building a new Jedi Order. And then, of course, we've got The Mandalorian and Grogu releasing in, I believe, May of 2026, so next year. But as far as some animated projects, we do have Tales of the Underworld releasing in, I believe, this May the 4th. All 6 episodes are going to be dropping about Asajj Ventress and Cad Bane. So really interesting. Dave Filoni is continuing his work from the Clone Wars and the Tales of the Jedi and Tales of the Empire storyline with Tales of the Underworld. So very fascinating stuff there. For those of you that guys read the books, this is just a perfect time for Star Wars. I currently am reading Timothy Zahn's Heir to the Empire. Highly recommend you guys check out this book. It is part 1 of a trilogy, so definitely check those out. But moving on into further animation, they did announce Star Wars Visions is going to be getting a 3rd season, and I do believe a spin-off series that has been yet to be titled. So really cool that Star Wars Visions is going to get a continuation. I really liked the first 2 seasons. Then we got an announcement of a Darth Maul series, Lord of the Darkness, I believe, is what it's titled. They didn't want to call him a Sith, but I believe they gave him the title of Lord of Darkness. So that's very interesting. We're going to get Darth Maul TV series with, of course, the infamous Star Killer returning to do the voice. I don't remember the name of the actor, but the character from the vampire from Being Human, the US version. If you guys are familiar with the video games, he also played Star Killer, Darth Vader's apprentice. He is returning to voice the role of Darth Maul, so that's really interesting to see. I do believe we're going to get some more game announcements pretty soon. For instance, we're going to be getting a 3rd Cal Kestis game, I do believe, at some point. And maybe even the introduction of Mace Windu. I do believe they haven't killed him off yet, so that'll be really interesting to see if they bring him back in this Mandalorian and Grogu movie, or potentially others. So that'll be really fun. But I figured I'd do a video on this, just with the celebration ending. Them really saying it was a big turnout in Japan. This is the first time, I believe, they've had Star Wars Celebration in Japan, so that's really exciting news. But going on to my last bit from the show, I want to address a unboxing. And so, I've got the Spider-Man No Way Home Green Goblin helmet from Marvel Legends. I recently got this for my birthday, which I'm very thankful for. So I figured I'd do a bit of an unboxing for you guys on the video. I have opened this once prior before, just to make sure everything fit well. So let's go into this. Just kind of opening up the side right here. Give you guys an example of a very hefty and big box. And like I said, it came in a box of itself. They had to pull apart. Putting the box down now, you get to see it's a pretty nice, hefty size Green Goblin mask. Very prop accurate. It's kind of like the xenomorph from the top. It kind of came packaged in a bag, but you can kind of tell towards the back right here, there does have an extension like that. You can adjust per your head. There also are some cushions you can put inside of it. I don't know how well you can see the two cushions that come with it to try to make it soft on the top of your head for where it fits inside. I thought that was really cool. But trying to go inside it, yeah, it works out pretty good. So this is an awesome birthday day present from my brother, Spider-Man. Awesome Marvel Legends prop. So make sure you guys like the video, comment down below what are your thoughts, share the video if you want, and follow on Instagram and on Threads for future content. Until next time, guys. Alrighty.